So here we are again at the Oxford Innovation Centre for the next in the series, Protect Your Cereal Investment. We're here today to look ahead to the important T2 flagleaf timings in both wheat and barley. Following a mild open winter, as we saw before, crops are well established and forward, but they were carrying quite high levels of disease, which hopefully have been kept in check by T0 and T1 fungicide applications. The flagleaf in wheat contributes over 40% to yield, so it's important that we protect this going forward. We also need to remember that it's a long time to harvest, so we need to utilise products which will give us persistency of disease control for a number of weeks. In the background, we must also remember the issues we have about the lack of curativity for septoria from our triazoles. In addition, we also need to be mindful that there are a lot of varieties in the ground that are susceptible to yellow rust. Our T2 fungicide must therefore cover all these issues, and is an important reason why we will utilise an SDHI fungicide in our T2 programme. So for our T2 fungicide application to wheat, we will recommend a combination of IZM and epoxiconazole as found in Seguris or Keystone. These will give us robust and persistent protection against the foliar diseases, both septoria, yellow and brown rust. In addition, if we turn into wet weather conditions, we can also enhance the protection against septoria by adding Bravo to either of those products, which will also help our resistance management on septoria. So looking ahead to T2 in winter barley, it's important to remember that all leaves contribute to yield. We therefore need to retain green leaf for as long as possible. It's also quite a long time to harvest, so anything we use needs to give us persistency against the key diseases of Rhynchosporium, net blotch, brown rust and potentially Ramularia. In recent seasons there's been an increase in the use of SDHI fungicides in barley. This year, with crops having good potential, in order to keep on top of the disease, utilisation of SDHI at T2 will be important. The IZM component in Sabara will give us particularly good persistency against the main foliar diseases. In addition, for those growers who consider Ramularia a key issue, we can add Bravo to further protect against this disease. For more specific advice on Hyvedo hybrid barley management, take a look at the video clip on this subject which has been produced. For those growing spring barley, the prospects for this spring are looking good. The crop is establishing well and the potential premiums for malting barley could be better this year. It will be therefore important to maximise the output from the crop in terms of yield but also quality. So keeping the crop clean and free of disease from the off will be important. Therefore, utilising a fungicide combination of IZM and Cyprodinil along the lines as we did in winter barley would be appropriate.